Ready? Yeah. We the Koenas, baby. Yeah, there it is. Hey Gator Gang! Welcome back to Love, Live, Travel. We are the Koenas.
Yes.
My name is Mr. Koena.
And I'm Muratwa.
Yeah.
What about all this melanin today, guys? You know, those who are here for the first time, we welcome you
Yep.
to married, fabulous South African king and queen from Mpumalanga.
Bush, Park Ridge.
Yeah. Barmin. No,
Pulane.
that's not Barmin. Sorry. What do you guys say, Kanagas Pulan?
Amani.
Tamanini! Yeah. Tamaning. Yeah, and if you're liking what you're seeing, you're liking the vibe, you've watched some of the videos, you're still thinking about subscribing, but you're not sure, I think this is the moment to convince you. It's very easy, it's free. Subscribe!
Click.
And to those of you who have been, you know, within us, inside us, Pagati, locationing all these
Inside us.
years. Inside. Yeah, those who've been inside Gator Gang. Yeah, right? Thank you guys so much for just being on this ride, taking this ride with us. We appreciate, we love you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you guys so much for the love you've given Candid and the family. Like, we can't stress it enough. Like, yeah, especially our last vlog, the vulgar vlog. Like, yeah, it's videos like that
Yeah.
we're just giving who we are and ourselves, and as best as we can, as uncensored as we can, and the reception is just so great. A trending question we always get is, how do you guys get along? Like, how are your familyship, how does it blend, and how do you guys make it work? And so, yeah, that's the inspiration for today's video, and I think we're sharing some nuggets of what we learned going into becoming an in-law. What lessons or what points we had to take note of for us to, I think, be where we are today as a family. How are you prepared to be a brother-in-law, a son-in-law?
I wasn't. I was thrown in the deep end.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared. My first encounter with my in-law.
Yeah.
So my sister got married when I was very young. So we never had that talk, you know, we just didn't have that talk. The parents didn't sit us down and say, you know what, your sister's getting married and now you are going to have a brother and this is how you must treat your brother or, you know, relate to your brother. But yeah, we didn't have that chat, man. Yeah, we didn't.
But is there anything that she did to influence? Like, did she not try and dangle a few carrots and be like, behave, like, this is my man?
No, not even, man. Yeah, like I met him a few times, but it was just so chilled, you know?
Yeah.
It was chilled. And after they got married, and then that's when I started spending more time with him. But also distance-wise, I mean, they're in Mpumalanga. We are here, so hardly see them. But when we do, it's really just, you know, I treat him like a brother, you know? Because he's my brother. He's my brother-in-law, so I just relate to him on that level.
Sure. I think with me, but first,
Yeah.
Sistos was actually, the first time I met his sister, guys, like we literally went shopping together. Like, that was the first long encounter. I took her to Dragon City and we got to know each other over Dragon City.
Yeah.
And like, she just immediately liked me, and like, I always wondered in my head, was there anything that you said to her to convince her to like me, or to try and, or was it
Yeah, clapboard.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I didn't want to hype you up, right? I didn't want to hype you up and oversell you, because
What does that even mean?
No, just I just feel like when a person meets you, right, I want their first impression of you to just be natural. I don't want them coming in knowing things or expecting things.
Yeah.
But, you know, I want them to just meet you and like you or dislike you for you, you know?
Yeah, I get that thing, because I remember when I first met Presh, is like literally my brother had fetched me. I was, you know, at a mall with friends, and then he said, no, we're just making a quick stop. And then quick stop, girl comes in the car, girl moves me to the back seat, and I was very offended. Right? So yeah, and it was just like, this is Precious, hi Precious, this is my sister, and I was just like eye rolling type of thing. So, but from then on, when I think about it, it was one, she's taking my seat, this is my brother's seat, and who is this girl? And that was me acting out of possession and projecting my insecurity of my relationship with my brother being taken from this, you know, lady.
True.
Until when I realized that, okay, this girl ain't going nowhere. Mama and I had to have the chat. And Mama was like, you know what? Your brother's at a stage in his life where he's found his significant other. And you need to see her as a sister. You need to extend yourself as much as she's extending herself. And look, when you see him, you need to see her. It's hard, you know? And I think at the heart of it, it's, shucks, your brother loves this person. Your brother chose this person. And if I say I love my brother, I need to honor his choice. And as much as, I'm jealous, because that's what it is. It's jealousy that someone has come in. At the heart of it is, look, I want what's best for my brother. And in this season, in this moment, she is the best type of thing. So, yeah, you're right. It had to come, though, from Mama, I think, because my brother wasn't even trying to convince us of anything. Like, he had made his mind.
So he didn't prepare you to say, you know, you are going to meet Precious.
Nah, it was, we just passing by somewhere quickly. You know? So, but, and we spoke about this a few days ago, how, okay, so he noticed that I'm a bit cold. And he noticed where our meeting point could be, and there was clothes. So back then I was a fashionista, I was into clothes. And Presh at the time, she wasn't. She wasn't really into clothes, right? But she wanted to dress up a bit. So then he sent us both to Small Street, and we spent the whole day, and we went shopping together, and then I got to like know her. So that for him was his strategy for us to get to know each other. And we were talking about it. Other women would have said, but why would he force me to go with his sister shopping? Like, why can't, you know, why is he saying I don't dress good type of thing? But she says she saw it as an opportunity that, hey, it's something we have in common. She likes it. I want to get into it. He's not saying you can't dress like my sister. He's saying, no, here is shopping. Go shopping. Figure each other, your styles out. And the rest is history kind of thing. I think it worked out that way. But it's a choice.
It is a choice,
and you hear many people who are struggling with siblings. Like, siblings are making and breaking or breaking marriages, because siblings are very uncompromising. They're very territorial over their siblings. They don't respect, you know, the significant other of their sibling. And I think, so round one, you and Sibali don't see eye to eye. Is it a man to man immediately, or is it the sisters? Your man doesn't have.
No. I get man to man. I feel like if I've got an issue with him, I address it with him. You know, I sit down and I just you know, and if it doesn't work, then I tell my sister,
no. Hey, that's tricky. That's weird. Because us as women, if your sister has a problem with me, I'm expecting you to nip it in the bud. Because I think immediately I realized that, look, Because if I say it, she might not receive it. And so I don't want to pour fuel on the fire.
Yeah.
So maybe you deal with it. So for you as a man to say, no, you deal with the man first.
Yeah, I deal with it first, and then hey, mpala, then I can escalate the matter.
But then in the case where my brother, right?
Yeah,
you having beef with my brother.
same thing.
You're not
I
expecting
sorted out
me.
with him. No, I'm not going to involve you in our beef. It's our beef, so I need to sort it out with him.
Sure, that's quite.
Well,
Yeah.
that's my opinion. That's how I would deal with things. Just like how I would deal with any other issue, because at the end of the day, he's my brother.
Yeah.
So I have to treat him like my brother. And if I have an issue with my brother, I should be able to sit down with him and, resolve it.
Sure. Yeah, it's quite difficult for ladies, I think.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for ladies because, especially when you're on the other side and you've come into the family, right?
Yeah.
And that family has their way of doing things, their way of thinking, and you're trying so hard to fit into this family.
Yeah.
And now the minute they all don't like you, they're all ganging up on you. Yeah, I don't think... At that time, you feel like a little David and they Goliaths.
Yeah.
And you can't just come through. And so that's why women are like, no, but you know them better. So you pacify the doggy.
Yeah.
In your...
You leash your dog.
Yeah, you put the leash on that because look, man, you brought me into this type of thing. So
look, you're right, that's how it works. But also, do you try and resolve it, Lily, too, before bringing me in, before bringing the elders in? Or is it just as soon as you send something, then it's, you deal with it? Because as soon as you say that, I get in there and I'm there to protect you, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So already that won't be, it's not going to help the issue. In fact, it makes it worse because she'll be like, oh, so you got him to come and tell me, it's not really solving the matter.
Yeah, the conflict. That's true. So, I do think maybe we do sit together and we say, look, what you said or how you did this I didn't appreciate or I didn't like, and if the guns keep coming back, then
then at least, but you've had that conversation.
So I think it's a worthy conversation to then have.
Not true. But luckily, with your brothers, I've been blessed to actually get along with them.
Yeah.
And man, we've just had a brother/friend relationship.
Yeah.
And it's been good, man. They really my brothers. I speak to them. I hang out with them.
A lot,
yeah. So
you sometimes talk to them more than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No big deal, but they're my brothers. And also coming into the family, although I wasn't taught, but I think it just went without saying already, this is now your brother, this is now your sister, this is your father, this is your mother.
Sure.
And the way I would treat my sister is how I would treat your sister. The way I treat my brother is how I treat your brother, because we family, I'm not getting in there trying to measure, man, I'm the man, no, we cordial.
I love that. I love that because, and it's a thing Mama always said, like, when you see Presh or you see Breezy, you see your brothers. Like, there's not this thing of side phone call, me asking Sly for things in the house, pertaining to the house. Like, on a rainy day, like, if we need 100 rand, I'm not calling my brother. I talk to my sister. I see my sister-in-law as my sister. If I want to come through, I call my sister. If I see them as like one person. I think that's why even on weddings, just talking about your parents-in-law, they say you don't call your mom anymore. This is your mom. And it's an adjustment that needs to be made. It's a difficult adjustment, but I totally get it, because it's the only way you can build that relationship with that person.
True.
It's the only way you can honor
Yeah.
the marriage as well, as you try and integrate into that to that unit.
True.
Yeah, it's the only way. Like, are you at a point where you can khalimela, my brothers?
Khalimela how?
Like when they don't be, yeah, you guys are out in the town as boys.
Yeah.
You know, are you at the point where you can say, no, this is wrong? Or are we still on ish?
Well, no, I mean, look, I haven't been put in that situation yet. So I've never had to, but we advise each other, you know. So we have those conversations on you know, just progressing and succeeding more lifing. And I think that's also, it's a form of okhalimela, because you don't have to do something wrong to khalimela someone, right? So even just in a conversation, they see your views, they see your perspective, they see your morals, they see where you stand, and they will just treat you accordingly and behave accordingly when they're with you. Because I don't know, as soon as they, you know, they can be doing their own thing, but when we're together, we just have that respect for each other, because I know if I were to do this, he wouldn't like it, and if he, you know, vice versa.
I think it's also what was made very important, I think, going into even introducing with you was the principle of the shoes. Like, can my brother say, hey, Clems, polish my shoes? Right? I knew that's not a man I'm gonna get married to. If my brother can say, hey, Clems, fix that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I always wanted a man who has stima and has that authority and that presence, so much so that my brothers, they don't step all over your head, right? And they don't feel like you like a space boy, you know. And over and above you already having that presence, I think it's something that I as well had, you know, to kind of establish, right? Because there are some women who make their husbands look like Popeyes in front of their siblings. You know, there are some men who make their wives, you know. So I think we play a role in how our siblings, as much as we can control it, we play a role in how our siblings treat our spouses and how we protect our spouses from certain things. But overall, guys, what you see is really what you get on Candid. We're really trying hard to be friends. But
I wonder, Hore, if we didn't get along, you know. I mean, the Gators that are sitting there watching this and they don't get along with their siblings, like, how do we find that balance? How do we find that just that, you know, that peace, right?
I get you. I think from this video, you may have been able to pick up like some nuggets, like some of the things I think Mama told me, some of the things he had said. But if you are in a relationship where, look, as sibling-in-laws, you're not getting like along, they don't want to accept you, I would say first and foremost, be yourself, right? People will adjust, but being yourself doesn't mean you're not open to sometimes the horns thing. Like if being yourself is always like this, find a way where you can sometimes do this just so that you can get to a particular level of understanding. And with being yourself, it means, yes, I'm not going to compromise value on certain things, but someone who really knows themselves is so able to be flexible and malleable when it really counts. So where you can try and meet the person halfway, try. But also, you can't always be the one bending backwards, right? They also need to find a common ground. I always say kill people with kindness, you know, serve them with a smile. If on family events, you have to be together, look, pursue that peace, pursue that smile. You know, if you must pour the drink, pour. The Bible says, if your enemy is hungry, you must give them food to eat. You know, if Christ can say things like that, it just means that to a certain extent, we can swallow our pride, right? So, and I'm speaking from the things you can control, right? You can't control how your in-law, sister, brother is treating you, is behaving, but you can control how you react, and you need to try be as consistent as you can, and you can never make them turn you into someone you're not. But I always say, like, your husband or your wife also needs to put their people in control.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like I know, like deal with deal.
Yeah, they must know no goes.
Yeah, and I think that's where it goes wrong, is where you can't stand up for your spouse in front of your siblings because you feel like, you know, you gotta pick a side. Otherwise, you won't eat when you get home, buddy.
If I don't eat, nobody eats.
Nobody eats.
Nobody eats.
But yeah, it's a tough one. Like, and I don't take. That's why I don't take for granted how blessed we are. You know, we're all flawed. We're not perfect. There are days where we are off. You know, where my sister-in-laws and I are a bit off. There are days where even with sisters, I know she's over me because sometimes I don't answer her calls, and you know, but we all just trying to make that effort.
True.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it sucks, Booba, when you go into a family and these people just can't seem to see eye to eye with you. They can't, like, for the life of you, and you try so hard.
But you get tired of trying and end up just, you know what?
Yeah.
Guys, family events, you won't see me, you know.
Ish.
It happens.
And
it gets
sucks.
there, and it sucks because you're really missing out on so much. You're missing out on people, you know. You're missing out on just that social aspect of, you know. But, well,
I mean, like me. Like, if I was being mean to my sister-in-laws, I'm missing out on the opportunity to have sisters. Because I'm the only girl, you know. So you miss out on those girl dates, girl chats, because you're being stuck up.
Yeah.
Like, why? May God deal with you, I think.
You're right.
Yeah, shucks. And I know there's so many people who, they wish. Like, they wish they could have tea with their sister-in-law, their brother-in-law. But they can't. But look, lady, if that is you, as long as you and your husband in your bubble, you guys are home, and you are happy and you're at peace, fight for that. Don't let the outside people ruin the center. You know, if it's that event, it's one day event out of 320 other days where you're in your bubble, you mind your own business, and you keep praying for them, and you wish no ill over them, and let them not turn you into somebody you are not.
True. Very true. Sure. Yeah, man, that was a good chat. Let us know in the comments how you get along with your in-laws. And it would be nice to just hear your opinion as well. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and
share.
Yes. Till next time, I wish you love and light and all things beautiful, like my wife. Peace.